Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for always following, supporting and accompanying us on the journey of taking care of elderly health every day. If this is your first time visiting the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss any useful videos about nutrition, lifestyle and senior health. In today's video, we will explore 9 foods that seem healthy but are actually harmful for the elderly if eaten frequently or used the wrong way. Some of these foods look very familiar and seem good, but they silently harm the heart, blood pressure or blood sugar. So please watch the video until the end to find out what those foods are and how to avoid them. White bread is often seen as a convenient and soft option for elderly people. Its light texture makes it easy to chew, and it pairs well with a variety of foods from soups to spreads. Because of this, many older adults include white bread in their daily meals without much thought. It feels simple, familiar, and harmless. However, beneath that soft crust lies a hidden health concern that many people overlook. White bread is made from refined flour that has been processed to remove the bran and germ, which are the parts rich in fiber and nutrients. What's left is mainly starch, which the body quickly breaks down into sugar. This causes blood glucose levels to rise sharply after eating, especially for those who are more sensitive to sugar fluctuations, like seniors or people with diabetes. Not only does white bread cause quick spikes in blood sugar, but it also lacks the fiber that helps slow digestion and keep us feeling full. As a result, after eating white bread, people tend to feel hungry again much sooner than if they had eaten whole grain bread. This can lead to overeating or poor meal choices later in the day. For the elderly, who often need to manage blood sugar levels and maintain stable energy throughout the day, white bread may not be the best choice. While it may seem soft and convenient, it is considered a bad carb, a refined carbohydrate with little nutritional value. Eating it regularly can contribute to weight gain, insulin resistance, and a higher risk of heart disease or type 2 diabetes. Replacing white bread with whole grain alternatives such as whole wheat bread, rye or oats-based options can help provide lasting energy, improve digestion, and support better blood sugar control in the long term. Cakes and pastries are often seen as harmless treats, especially among the elderly. They're soft, easy to chew, and usually consumed in small amounts, just a bite or two with tea or coffee. Many older adults think that a little dessert now and then can't do much harm. After all, it's just for enjoyment, to lift the mood or celebrate a moment. But in reality, these sweet delights can be silent enemies of heart health, especially for seniors. Most cakes and pastries are loaded with sugar and saturated fats. These ingredients may give them their appealing taste and texture, but they also make them dangerous when consumed regularly, even in small amounts. The high sugar content can lead to sharp spikes in blood glucose levels, which is especially risky for elderly individuals with diabetes or insulin resistance. Over time, excessive sugar intake contributes to weight gain and increases the risk of type 2 diabetes. In addition, saturated fats commonly found in pastries from butter, cream or processed oils can raise bad cholesterol levels, LDL, in the blood. This increases the risk of atherosclerosis, where arteries become clogged and narrowed, leading to heart attacks or strokes. For older adults whose cardiovascular systems are already more vulnerable, this can be especially harmful. What makes cakes and pastries even more problematic is how easy they are to overeat. Because they're small, tasty, and often seen as innocent snacks, it's easy to underestimate their impact. While the occasional sweet treat is okay, it's important for seniors to limit their intake of sugary, fatty desserts. Healthier alternatives like fruit-based snacks, whole grain cookies, or yogurt with nuts can offer satisfaction without putting heart health at risk. Yogurt is often seen as a healthy and easy breakfast option, especially for the elderly. It's smooth, light, and packed with beneficial probiotics that support digestion. Because of this, many seniors enjoy eating a cup of yogurt first thing in the morning, often before eating anything else. However, consuming yogurt on an empty stomach may not be as gentle or beneficial as it seems. When the stomach is empty, its environment is highly acidic. If yogurt is eaten at that time, the good bacteria in it, the probiotics, can be destroyed by the strong stomach acid before they reach the intestines where they are most needed. This reduces the digestive benefits yogurt is known for. In addition, for some elderly people, especially those with sensitive stomachs or underlying digestive issues, eating yogurt on an empty stomach can lead to discomfort, bloating, or even mild stomach pain. Another concern is that yogurt, particularly flavored or sweetened types, may contain added sugars. When consumed on an empty stomach, these sugars are absorbed quickly, causing a rapid spike in blood glucose levels. For older adults who need to manage blood sugar, such as those with diabetes or insulin resistance, this can be risky. The best time to eat yogurt is with or after a balanced meal, when the stomach is not too acidic and can better support the survival of probiotics. Pairing yogurt with some whole grains, fruits, or nuts can improve digestion and provide more lasting energy. Though yogurt is a great addition to a senior's diet, timing matters. Eating it at the right moment can enhance its benefits, while the wrong timing may reduce its value or cause discomfort. Eggs are often praised as a nutritious and affordable source of protein, especially for older adults. They contain essential vitamins, healthy fats, and important nutrients like choline, which supports brain health. Because of this, many seniors include eggs in their daily meals, thinking they are a perfect energy-boosting food. And while eggs themselves are healthy, the way they are cooked can make a big difference. Frying eggs in oil, especially in large amounts or with unhealthy fats like butter or processed cooking oils, can significantly reduce the health benefits of the egg. When eggs are fried, they absorb the oil, increasing the total fat and calorie content of the meal. This can lead to a rise in bad cholesterol, LDL, especially if consumed regularly. For elderly people who may already be managing high cholesterol, heart disease, or blood pressure issues, fried eggs can be more harmful than helpful. In addition, greasy or oily foods tend to be harder to digest. Older adults often have slower digestion and more sensitive stomachs, so fried eggs may cause discomfort, bloating, or even nausea in some cases. The healthier way for seniors to enjoy eggs is to boil or poach them. Boiled eggs retain all the nutrients without the added fats, making them easier on the stomach and better for heart health. They can be eaten alone, sliced into salads, or mashed with avocado for a nutritious spread. In short, eggs are a great food, but how they're prepared matters. Avoiding oily fried eggs and choosing boiled ones can help older adults get the benefits without the drawbacks. Dried fruit is often considered a convenient and healthy snack. It's easy to store, doesn't spoil quickly, and still comes from fruit. So many people assume it's a smart choice, especially for older adults looking for something light and natural. Because it's small and sweet, seniors might enjoy it between meals or with tea, thinking it provides fiber and vitamins in a tasty, bite-sized form. But there's a hidden danger in these tiny treats that often goes unnoticed. The process of drying fruit removes the water content, but it also concentrates the natural sugars. For example, a handful of raisins or dried mango slices may contain the same amount of sugar as a much larger portion of the fresh version. This means that even a small serving can deliver a large dose of sugar. And to make matters worse, many commercial dried fruits are coated in added sugar or syrup to enhance flavor and shelf life. For older adults, especially those dealing with diabetes, high blood sugar, or high triglycerides, This sugar overload can be harmful. It can lead to rapid spikes in blood glucose levels and contribute to increased fat storage, particularly around the belly. Over time, frequent consumption of sweetened dried fruits may worsen insulin resistance and raise the risk of heart disease. Another concern is that dried fruit is easy to overeat. Its small size and concentrated flavor make it feel like a light snack, but the calories and sugar add up quickly. Instead of dried fruit, seniors should choose fresh fruits or unsweetened freeze-dried options in moderation. These provide the same nutrients with more fiber, more hydration, and far less sugar, making them a safer and more balanced choice. Many people believe that all kinds of milk are beneficial for health. For older adults, milk is often viewed as a source of calcium, protein, and strength, something essential for keeping bones strong and energy levels stable. Because of this, sweetened milk and condensed milk are commonly used in drinks, desserts, or even coffee and tea, especially in many Asian cultures. They're tasty, creamy, and comforting, but their nutritional profile tells a different story. Sweetened condensed milk is milk that has had most of its water removed and a large amount of sugar added. This creates a thick, rich product that is extremely high in both sugar and saturated fat. Even just a few spoonfuls can significantly raise calorie and carbohydrate intake. Sugary milk, often found in ready-to-drink cartons or flavored varieties, also contains added sugars that are not present in plain milk. For seniors, especially those managing diabetes, high blood sugar, or elevated cholesterol, these products can be especially harmful. The high sugar content causes blood glucose to spike quickly, placing stress on the body's insulin response. At the same time, the saturated fats in condensed milk may raise LDL cholesterol levels, contributing to the buildup of plaque in arteries and increasing the risk of heart disease. Regular consumption of sweetened milk products can also lead to weight gain, particularly in the form of belly fat, which is associated with a higher risk of metabolic disorders in older adults. Instead, seniors should opt for unsweetened, low-fat milk or plant-based alternatives like unsweetened almond or oat milk, which provide nutrients without the excess sugar or fat. When it comes to milk, not all types are created equal, and for aging bodies, choosing wisely is essential to staying healthy. Many people, including seniors, enjoy a refreshing soda or carbonated beverage, often considering it a relaxing treat or a way to enjoy a flavored drink. For some, these fizzy drinks, especially fruit-flavored sodas, feel like a light, enjoyable choice to accompany a meal or satisfy a craving. However, the reality of soda consumption, particularly for older adults, is far less beneficial than it may appear. Soda and most carbonated drinks are loaded with sugar and offer little to no nutritional value. Even a small can of soda can contain as much sugar as a full day's recommended intake, leading to rapid blood sugar spikes. For seniors with diabetes, insulin resistance, or cardiovascular issues, these sugar surges can be particularly harmful, potentially worsening these conditions and leading to complications such as heart disease, stroke, and poor blood sugar control. Furthermore, consuming sugary beverages like soda can contribute to weight gain. These drinks provide empty calories. They fill up the stomach without offering any significant nutrients. And since they are often consumed in large quantities, they can add extra pounds, especially around the waist. This can increase the risk of obesity, which is linked to several other health issues, including high blood pressure, arthritis, and sleep apnea. Another concern with carbonated drinks is their impact on oral health. The high sugar content combined with the acidity of soda can erode tooth enamel, leading to cavities, gum disease, and other dental issues. For seniors, the healthiest alternative to soda is plain water or herbal teas. These provide hydration without the added sugar and unnecessary calories. Switching to these beverages can improve overall health and help maintain better blood sugar levels and oral health. French fries and deep-fried foods. What you think? French fries and other deep-fried foods are often considered delicious, easy-to-eat snacks that many people enjoy. They are widely popular for their crispy texture and savory taste, making them a favorite choice for all ages. These foods are often seen as a quick and convenient option when it comes to satisfying hunger or cravings, and many believe they are an acceptable part of a regular diet. The reality, however, deep-fried foods are typically high in saturated fats and calories, which can lead to a variety of health problems. Consuming too many of these foods increases the risk of cardiovascular diseases, obesity, and digestive issues. This is especially concerning for the elderly, as their metabolism tends to slow down, and they are more vulnerable to the negative effects of unhealthy eating habits. High consumption of deep-fried foods can significantly raise levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, which can lead to clogged arteries, increased blood pressure, and a higher risk of heart attacks and strokes. For older adults, it's important to limit the intake of fried foods and opt for healthier cooking methods. Baking, steaming, or boiling food are excellent alternatives that preserve the nutrients in the ingredients while reducing the harmful effects of excessive fats and oils. Additionally, these methods allow for a lower calorie, more balanced diet, which is crucial for maintaining overall health, especially as one ages. Encouraging older adults to make these healthier food choices can greatly contribute to their long-term well-being and help prevent many common age-related health problems. Bottled fruit juice is often marketed as a healthy and refreshing choice, especially for older adults. The idea of drinking juice made from fruits seems natural, nourishing, and convenient. Many seniors believe that having a glass of orange or apple juice every day is a good way to stay hydrated and support their vitamin intake. After all, it's fruit, so it must be healthy, right? Unfortunately, the truth is more complicated. Most commercially bottled fruit juices are highly processed and contain large amounts of added sugars. Even when labeled as 100% juice, they often lack the natural fiber found in whole fruits. Without fiber to slow down absorption, the sugars in juice are quickly absorbed into the bloodstream, causing rapid spikes in blood glucose levels. For elderly individuals, especially those with diabetes or metabolic syndrome, this can be particularly harmful. In addition to increasing blood sugar levels, the excess sugar in fruit juice can contribute to weight gain, particularly around the abdomen. This kind of belly fat is linked to a higher risk of heart disease, insulin resistance, and other chronic health problems. It's easy to drink too much juice without realizing it, since it doesn't create a strong feeling of fullness like eating whole fruit does. While fruit itself is healthy, fruit juice in bottled form often loses its nutritional balance. Instead of relying on juice, seniors are better off eating whole fruits, which provide essential vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants without the added sugar. If juice is consumed, it should be in moderation, preferably freshly squeezed and diluted with water. Being mindful of what seems healthy but isn't is crucial for maintaining wellness in older age. Bottled fruit juice is one of those everyday items that should be enjoyed with caution. Thank you all for watching the video. 9 foods that seem healthy but can be harmful to the elderly if eaten incorrectly or too often. We hope the information shared in this video will be helpful for older adults, providing more knowledge to make safer and wiser food choices. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any upcoming content on elderly healthcare. See you in the next video. Wishing everyone good health and peace.